Bad. You were recording.
What's good? What's good?
Ain't shit, man. Fucking, it's been a long week.
I just want to say, I told y'all Milwaukee's gonna win. Y'all said Giannis can't do this, Giannis can't do that. Y'all was worrying about the wrong things. And he scored 41 the first two games. I think, look, he scored
He
41.
scored, he scored 40 in back-to-back games. I think it was games 2 and 3, if I'm correct.
It's-
But yeah, he can close it out with 50. Congratulations to the Bucks. I said this. I had this series going 6 games. I just picked the wrong team, so it is what it is.
it was a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Nah, but where do you put Giannis' impact now, as far as like one of the best players in the world?
I mean, Giannis is arguably the best player in the league right now. If you want to argue that, I mean, it kind of changes every year, depending on who wins the chip.
Right.
But and what he does well. To me, it's between him, LeBron, and Kevin Durant, of course.
You got to throw Curry in there.
Curry's not.
Now you got to, because what
Nah,
Curry has done.
don't.
Why can't you throw
It's
Curry in
not.
there?
It's not about. I'm talking about when I talk best player. I don't talk about accolades and shit because that's politics. I'm talking about on the court.
Curry's impact on the court is crazy.
Steph Curry game doesn't always dictate winning. It doesn't.
When hasn't this year? Besides this year, it didn't.
And besides 2015, when else has it dictated winning? When he wasn't playing with Kevin Durant.
They
When else
went
has
7-2. They went 7-2-10 without Kevin
73
Durant.
and 9 and they
73-9.
lost.
That happens. LeBron won like six.
It don't-
LeBron won like 66-16, and they lost.
Again, 73 and 9 and they lost.
Who they lost to though?
The Cavs.
In the finals. So they reached the finals.
That's still they reached the finals, but it wasn't an easy go ride. When I'm talking about, and it wasn't who won Finals MVP when they every time they went to the gym, not Stephen Curry.
That's because other guys stepped up. Other guys stepped up.
Which means his role doesn't automatically dictate winning.
Nah.
You don't win without Giannis. You don't win without Steph, but you don't win Game 6. You don't win that game without Giannis.
No, that's true.
Who else put up points? Nobody had 20. He had 50. When I seen that third quarter, he had like 35 points. I'm like, they're not losing this game.
Yeah, I think at one point in time he probably had like 49, and his team had like 52 as a whole team.
When you see Kevin Durant, Giannis, and this is not in order, LeBron James, on that Kawhi Leonard on that court, you always feel like you have a chance. Just because you have stuff does not guarantee.
Nah. I feel like if I had Curry on my chance,
He cannot play defense.
oh,
What can he?
all right. So do you feel like you have a chance with James Harden?
No,
Okay.
no. I've seen it multiple times. James Harden needs people around him to do things. Steph, Steph can kill you offensively just like Trae Young. But what's their hindrance? They can't guard the elite guards. So you have to put pressure on him.
But nowadays, when you think about it, a lot of the elite guards can't play defense.
And they don't win. Who won?
None of them. But right now we in a time where I feel like small forwards are dominating the league.
They've always dominated the league. Forwards and guard. Everybody, the forwards.
Nah, there was a point in time that was probably
Who?
guards.
When?
Like when it was like Darren Williams and Chris Paul and all them.
They didn't win nothing though. Who was winning chips?
Who won?
Wing guys. You had wings, power forwards.
I'm trying to think. Who won the chip at 05 again?
In 05?
Yeah.
That was the Pistons.
The Pistons. Chauncey Billups was the leader of that team.
But yeah, Rasheed Wallace.
Um,
Rasheed Wallace was a top, if not top 5, top 10 power forward in the league at that time.
07 was Spurs.
Yeah.
Well, you could say D Wade, but that's really
But he had Shaq.
But that's a Shaq would add like
Shaq,
15.
Shaq, Antoine Walker, Alonzo Mourning, Udonis Haslem, James Posey. They had guys on the wing doing it. Wade was one of the better guards in it, but the guards were not dominating the league. LeBron was still the best player in the league, arguably. But one of the best players in the league, arguably. You had LeBron, Tracy McGrady's a small forward, Dirk, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce. These are all wing guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Guard.
But I feel like every team need a 1-2 punch. Giannis is really like the first player like.
He has a 2, but he's just not. He's an all-star caliber 2. He's not a superstar 2.
Yeah, that's a fact. But how do you feel about everybody saying like he's the first superstar since like I think Dirk Nowitzki to win without a superstar?
Okay.
You feel like his championship means more than Kevin Durant? Because in my
I mean,
opinion, I feel like his ring means more than KD.
when you get to the semantics, people are gonna say that, but at the end of the day, when you register in the books, it's just a ring. Don't like.
But but when you look at him,
yeah, it's oh, why are we putting stipulations on them? When you got the best team in the league, you still gotta win anyway. You gotta win. You have to win.
That's a fact.
Warriors
But
went 73-9 and they lost, so nobody talks about 73-9 no more. It's still 72-10 Bulls. Who cares? This we putting semantics on things, and I don't get it wrong. I respect the way Giannis got his chip because we don't see that happen anymore.
especially the small markets,
He stayed.
They asked him to go to the Warriors mad time.
And the team got him the help that he needed as well. But those are things that, if we really talking about it, doesn't like it's a dope Cinderella season, but we can't base a whole career or people's whole careers around that. I can't blame a Magic for playing with Kareem. Magic was drafted there. They drafted James Worthy. They brought in Kareem. They brought in other guys. I can't blame Larry Bird for Nate Tiny Archibald and Bill Walton coming there as free agents. I can't do that. Did I like the move Kevin Durant made personally? No, I'm not a fan of the move he made to get his shits, but he still had to win.
Right. So, like, how do you feel about Chris Paul? How does this impact his
Chris Paul is who I thought he wants to begin. Chris Paul is nothing but he's Patrick Ewing for the point guards. He's Patrick Ewing. He never won all NBAs, All-Star appearances. Went to a finals, and Patrick went to 2. He went to 1, but never won MVP. He was a really good player. He was in the top echelon, but he was just not the best of the top echelon.
Right. Nah, I kind of, when they was up 2, I was kind of happy for Chris Paul because I'm like, okay, this is his chance to finally win a ring. He worked hard for it. And then he just started making turnovers and stuff like that. But I've been seeing a lot of rumors saying he might go to the Lakers next season.
I don't like the fit. If the Lakers is gonna make a move, go get Lonzo Ball and go get Bradley Beal, and then you good.
I don't think Lonzo Ball going there because I seen something about Westbrook for Kuzma.
Westbrook he don't fit.
That's what I said. But at the same time, he takes like less pressure off LeBron.
No, he doesn't. He takes bad shots. The guy shoots 66% from the free throw line.
But with LeBron
66% from the free throw line as a guard. Anthony Davis is not spotting up shooting for nobody. So, and Russell Westbrook shoots for his career 30% from the 3-point line.
You think that's a good move?
No.
What about Kemba Walker?
No, because who's he gonna guard? The Lakers play defense. Kemba can't guard nobody. I love Kemba. We went to the same high school. It's my guy. No.
So
the best fit for them is Bradley Beal, Lonzo, and if you can't get Bradley Beal, go get Zach LaVine. Those are your best fits.
I don't think Zach LaVine wants to leave. I see something he said he
Zach LaVine would be a if you could get Dame, go get him. But if you can't get Dame, would be a good fit because what Dame brings offensively, even though he lacks on the defensive side, is greater than Westbrook. Westbrook can't shoot, and it's not just he can't shoot threes. You don't fuck the threes. He can't make free throws at a high.
But he used the great thing he used to. I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. I just seen. I think it was on first. No, it was on. Was it First Take? I think it was the First Take Undisputed. They said Westbrook shot in his last playoff series against the Sixers. He shot 33% from the free throw line.
That's a crazy drop. I remember at one point in time when Oklahoma he was shooting 90%. Or like 8. I remember it was KD.
He was shooting in the 70s and the 80s, but he shot
like 89 because it was like KD. I remember seeing a stat. It was like KD, Ibaka, Westbrook. It was like the highest. They took the most free throws on their team and they shot a high percentage.
Yeah, but 33% from the floor in the entire series. How is that making the Lakers better?
But I ain't gonna lie, that offense is really on some like. You go to the park and you play pickup one-on-one basketball. That's how they ISO ran. That's how I knew that team was going to work. Scott Brooks didn't set up offense for where it was like run
they
play.
They had injuries too.
Shots.
Shout out to Thomas Bryant.
He was injured, yeah.
So a lot of the guys that they had were hurt, and Bradley Beal had to do what he do. But what Russell Westbrook is not helping you win basketball games. Not a championship. We win some games, but you're not winning a championship with Russell Westbrook as your first or secondary primary decision maker. And then you can't play him at the end of the game because he can't make free throws and he don't play defense.
Now Westbrook can play defense if he wants to.
No, he's not a good. I feel
like if he locks in, if he really wants to, he could.
He has to go somewhere to buy in, and I don't think Russ thinks he's not that good yet because he had a triple double this year.
So I see a lot of trades on the market. I see trades talk about Westbrook could go somewhere, John Wall could go somewhere, Kevin Walker might move. I,
Kemba's already he moved already. He's on OKC, but he's gonna move again.
yeah, that's what I'm saying again. I see DeMar DeRozan could get traded.
DeMar DeRozan would be a good fit for the Lakers actually.
I see who else I see. Ben Simmons should be on the market.
He might not be. I doubt it.
Who else is on the market?
Kemba's gonna go somewhere. Kemba's gonna go somewhere where he's either coming off the bench or they're a mid-tier contending team.
I fl- no funny
If
joke.
if Dame moved from Portland, Kemba's probably gonna end up in Portland. More than
Nah,
likely.
it depends.
Because he's gonna get either he's gonna get traded or he's gonna get bought out of his contract.
Right.
That's one of the two things that's gonna happen because they're not trying to keep Kemba. He has a big contract, and like OKC's rebuilding. They don't got time to really stick with Kemba, and Kemba doesn't want to be there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he already went to losing situation.
So that's gonna happen. Dame formally finally came out and said he wanted to be traded after denying when the reporter put it out, which we all knew was a lie. And he did say that, so we'll see.
I see. What about Porzingis?
Porzingis is probably on the move too.
Where do you think he should go? Where's his best fit?
I have no idea.
Nah, but I'm kind of gonna miss basketball.
I really don't know. I'm trying. Well, football's coming up, so it's be interesting to see Aaron Rodgers and all that stuff going on with Green Bay Packers and stuff like that, and to see what happens in so many divisions. And Tom Brady, I think this is his last year of his 2-year contract, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know. I think Chris Paul is gonna stay where he is. Chris Paul, I don't know if he's gonna be on the move or not.
I feel like he wants to go to LA, honestly,
LA don't need him.
but that's LeBron's best friend.
Don't matter. If I have a real big LeBron supporter, I actually might call him up and see what he have to say. He told me out his own mouth if Chris Paul ends up on the Lakers, he got the Bucks winning it next year.
Even with Chris Paul, Chris Paul, AD, and LeBron,
He got the Bucks winning it next year.
never, never.
Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, let me call him up right now. See what he got to say. Turn my phone down a little bit. Yo, matey. Don't
Yeah.
say anything incriminating right now. I got you on the podcast on my God Best. And we talking about possible fits for the Los Angeles Lakers next year and your guy LeBron James. I said that you said this and the world's hearing this. If Chris Paul comes to the Lakers, you personally have the Bucks winning the championship next year.
I ain't say I had the Bucks like fully winning the chip. I'm saying I'm
They the
jacking the
favorites
Bucks
though.
though. Like I'm a rock with the Bucks over the Lakers if we take Chris Paul. That's what I said.
So you got them being first. They got to beat the Nets, a healthy Nets team, probably next season. Got them passing the Nets next season.
Hey man, with Chris Paul, I don't know who we beating. So uh, it's
Well,
gonna
why
be
don't you leave in Chris Paul? What happened?
Chris
It was
Paul
his
not
track record.
Chris
But with
Paul not a
LeBron,
winner.
but you gotta think about it. This is LeBron on his team. LeBron changes a lot of people's track record.
Yeah, LeBron changed a lot, but Chris Paul always ends up missing a game or not playing up to par.
Exactly. We're gonna end up having to rely on him for a certain role, and then when we need him for it, he's not gonna be able to play.
So you say,
Imagine we get him as a third star, as like okay, insurance policy if AD go down. And AD goes down, and now we need him to play a bigger role. You see what he just did on Phoenix?
so you don't have no bleed. So you think his injury is gonna play a big part?
His history played a big part, and he's not getting any younger. He's a small guard, so them injuries add up over time.
Right.
We seen what happened to Isaiah Thomas, who played way less years than he did. But what I was about to say, I said personally to me, I feel like Lonzo Bradley Beal would be the best fit for y'all. If y'all don't get Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine and Lonzo would be the best fit for what y'all need right now. And I wouldn't even
Yeah,
say it need to be an upgrade.
either one of the first two would be an upgrade.
What about DeMar DeRozan?
We don't need. I mean, we could use DeRozan like as far as put LeBron back at the one and then have DeRozan as a wing scorer. But I'm just saying, like, ideally, getting Lonzo back or somebody like Bradley Beal for real would be the best way to
I
go.
don't think Bradley Bill wants to move anytime soon, especially.
Absolutely, he wants to move. You ain't
But
see how pissed off he was after he scored 50 and they lost.
but look at his contract. Who the Lakers gonna give up for his contract?
Kuzma,
That's not enough.
KCP, Schroeder.
How much is Schroeder? Isn't Schroeder a free agent this year?
I don't. I think he's restricted though. I don't know if he's restricted or unrestricted. I'm not entirely sure.
You said who?
Dennis Schroeder.
I think he restricted.
Yeah, he's
Pretty.
restricted. So, and then you got THT as well. I don't think Bradley Beal's contract is bigger than Russell Westbrook. So,
We could pull off a trade for Bradley Beal if Washington want to do it.
absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think
Because
they
they
would want
remember
to do
they still have that space for that max contract player that was supposed to go to Kawhi.
it. Not quite, not
Uh,
going there.
I'm saying this opening was
Oh.
there when it was going after Kawhi. That max
Right.
contract is still open.
Right.
Shit, even now, we might wait because they talk about Kawhi might want to pull up to the Lakers.
That's not happening.
Alright.
I don't think that's happening. That'd be crazy. But then again, bro, I'm still not scared, bro, because after watching like, the last couple NBA seasons, you got the most superstars on your team. That doesn't mean you're going to win a ring.
You got to be healthy and you got to have a real team. You
You
can't just put people together.
right.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Just like you said, with LeBron, I just need somebody. I need one more person to be healthy and good. That's it. So we need three. One is just an insurance policy.
What do you guys do with Montrezl Harris? Is he out or is he staying?
Who?
Montrezl Harris.
Harold,
Harold.
They wasn't using Montrez right last year.
I think Frank Vogel's on the hot seat for his position as well.
They need, they need to keep Montrez. You want it? Oh. You have curry good? I could get curry good right.
Just to get here ordering food and shit, I'm dead.
Every time
Yeah.
somebody come on an episode, they always do something crazy.
Word, some wild shit.
Yes. Yeah, man.
Yo,
Yep.
yeah. You said they didn't use your boy Trez right the past season. I agree with you on that. They didn't even play him enough. They was playing Drummond minutes that they should have been playing Montrezl Harrell.
Probably not even. No, not Drummond. They was giving Mark Gasol minutes.
Him
They
too.
should've
Him
gave
too.
Drummond.
Both of them.
Damn, I forgot. Like, none I think that was low key. What do y'all do with Drummond, bro? What do y'all think happens
He's
to
a
him?
free agent, unrestricted free agent. They don't.
You don't
We
care.
need to sign back Drummond and play him right too.
Cause y'all gonna need a center.
Yeah, and I was saying, and we talked about Chris Paul. I also denied that shot didn't need Westbrook because one, he can't shoot free throws, and he doesn't play good enough defense to want to have to play him at the end of the game. And you don't
No.
want him to be your primary decision maker towards
We
the end of the
need
game.
Lonzo Ball back.
Because Lonzo, he was shooting the ball, 36% from three this year?
But he can't handle that LA pressure. Like,
I think 38.
38% from three? Oh, it was a big jump, actually.
but he can't handle that LA pressure. That's my thing. You know, with his dad, like, this
Bro,
his dad
it's
come
not
back-
That's
no
not gonna-
LA
I don't think that's
pressure,
gonna be a
bro.
thing
It was
anymore.
Luke Walton, bro.
I don't think the LA pressure was ever really a thing because Lonzo seems to be his own man, stand on his own.
No.
And LeVar says
Luke
what LeVar
Walton-
says, but he
Luke
doesn't.
Walton would start Lonzo and play Lonzo like friggin' 10th man minutes.
And then sit him down and mess with his confidence. And we seen when you got him play this year, what he can do.
But then again, I feel like the Pelicans should keep that core together of Lonzo,
They're not gonna be able to.
Zion.
Zion already want to leave.
They ain't gonna be able to pay all of them after like Zion rookie contract up.
But at least try.
And Bi got to get paid soon too.
Yep.
So yeah, bro, that's all the stuff I wanted to hit you with right now. We about to finish up going over some more topics. We gonna talk some basketball later privately.
I bet.
All right, gang. Oh shit, you talking music right now? Pop Smoke's Faith is out right now. One more thing, I call my man's back.
Everybody was disappointed, but that's what
I
happened.
don't think I think it's the industry features, yeah, but overall, no. Yo, before we get up out of here, we got to talk about Pop Smoke Project. Any thoughts you got on there? You know, this is my Flossie representative, my guy who told me I'm good, you're good over there. So I need your Pop Smoke takes right now, bro.
Man, listen, man. As far as I'm just always appreciative for new Pop Smoke music. So it's like whatever, son. Couple songs you already know those features wasn't supposed to be there, but as far as the songs by himself and the features that we all know supposed to be on there, I'm rocking with all of those. Everything else is just it's just what it is, man.
Industry bullshit.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
I
But
didn't like the fact. I didn't like the fact that I don't know who had control of this, but they taking like
Steven Victor.
Steven
Steven Victor
Victor's. Yeah,
had control, but it got signed off by the label. Um, in a lot of these songs, bro, my man said he already had he had a lot of these songs that was out before they dropped, and was playing them just when I was out there in Miami. So
my,
R.I.P. Pop Smoke. Shout out to Pop Smoke. Just had to get your takes right quick. Coop video. I don't know if you've seen the Coop video, bro. It's out now. Coop video out now. Um, yeah. Shout out to the floors, man.
now
ain't nothing, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
my problems with it. It was they got a song. It was possible in Eli Frost.
It's I know what you're talking about. It's Top Shotter.
Top shot it, and they took off Eli Frost to put don't.
It's two reasons why. One, they couldn't get the sample cleared, so that's why they had to change the beat. And two, the label didn't sign off on Eli Frost being on there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? This is what
But
Pop Smoke wanted.
it's not. You know, like I know, Pop not here to push back on it. One, two. When people put out posthumous albums, the labels is trying to generate the most money. They're not really caring about the authentic feel.
And see that, and that's what they fucked up. Cause
That's where they fuck up at, but they're still making money. The albums are so crazy. But
Yeah, that's because it's Pop Smoke. But I feel like they should have given other niggas a chance to shine, like from Brooklyn. Cause now, like, say if you give a nigga like Eli Frost a chance to
then
shine,
you know why they won't do it? He's not signed there.
but I'm saying you could get him a deal. Like, you feel me? If you could build his
you can
buzz,
offer him a deal, but if he don't sign it and I got you popping, I just gave you free promotion.
right? Now I see how you look at it.
They to them this shit is all numbers. It's a numbers game. With the authentic shit, I agree with. Like I said, Eli Frost on Top Shot, that shit is fire. My favorite songs on there is with 30 with Busy Bang.
Yeah, that's my favorite song. I've been heard that.
And Brushing with Raw Swish, and I knew that those was when I heard, I'm like, yo, these are two best songs already.
I've been heard
I'm mad
30
that
for a minute. Yeah,
I'm mad they ain't have Rowdy on there or fucking Bobby
they didn't
or
even have
Favi.
Fabio.
So we'll see. I think the deluxe is dropping too.
Yeah, I think Fabio should be on that
The
deluxe.
deluxe should be dropping soon. I think the Rick Ross shit, what is it called? Manslaughter, whatever. Some shit like that. That
Yeah,
shit was
man,
cool.
start with a dream.
Manslaughter was cool. The joint with about $1 million, something like that, with $42.
You know who I was surprised to see on there?
Cool.
Kodak Black.
Nah, him and Kodak, he fuck with Kodak though.
Nah, but just off the fact Kodak signed 22 G's.
Kodak, that's not his business.
Yeah, it's not. But you feel me? Like, I never seen possible Kodak, like,
Nah, to Kodak and the Floss is a big deal, bro. Them niggas fuck with that nigga heavy out there.
regardless of the 22 G situation.
They don't give a fuck about that shit.
Alright.
Them niggas don't care about that shit. Kodak, they fuck with Kodak heavy. Kodak fuck with them, so it is what it is. I mean, you seen Kodak fucking is cool with Young and Ace, and he cool with what's the other bro? Julio. So he don't really have any
Oh,
preference.
nah, he definitely do, because
If you make dope shit, you make dope shit. But this project, it was an industry shit. It's some industry shit. I'm just happy that this new Pop Smoke run that shit up. Coop video out now. Niggas in there getting crazy. Shout out to Side Talk NYC. They was in there doing their thing as well. Moving along though, more music. Donda. We always waiting for Donda to drop today.
it didn't. But
Did not drop last night. It did not drop last night. Kanye, You Got Us. I know he did the live stream of the album listening party in Atlanta.
They said 70K people was there.
70K people there sold out. It might be cap. It might be real. Who knows?
I ain't gonna lie. From looking at the vid, I feel like it was 70K.
It still could be cap, bro. I
mean, it could be cap.
Because you can see everybody in these areas right here, but it could be nobody around.
Right.
Like up everybody.
No, that's
shit.
true. That's true.
And
But I wouldn't
you
be
got to
surprised. It's Kanye though.
I mean, yeah, nigga, but I don't mean everything is sold out. I fuck with Ye though, but I believe it. I believe that it was a lot. I know it was a lot of support in the building. Ross was there. People had mad people were popping out. Pusha, I think, was there.
Pusha T.
I believe so. Well, I seen a lot of rappers there. Academics was there. Some people that I know was there. So it was a dope situation for her. I think that shit is phenomenal. I'm glad to see Ye doing this thing, even though people before were saying, "Oh, Ye finally coming back." Nah, y'all was just sucking wild dick. Y'all was hating.
But you know who I was surprised to see on the album? Like the biggest surprise?
Hov.
Not Hov. Like this is like I know him and Hov. Like that's some like they've been together. They've been at events together before.
Yeah.
So I'm like I knew they was gonna squash it because they could coexist kind of. So you feel me? It was probably something like let me just get you for the album. But a guy named Ruga, you know who Ruga is?
No.
Dude from Chicago that was on the Expose Me remix.
Oh, okay.
Like what? Like I didn't even know Kanye West went back that far and to reach out to art. That was kind of fire.
Kanye does one thing for sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
He always knows he knows how to deal with who's hot at the time,
Right.
being ahead of the curve. Him and Drake are similar in that aspect. Drake knows how to more assimilate to that sound and make himself still stand out. Kanye kind of takes those sounds, I guess you can say, and try to benefit him as well. It's interesting to see. I hope Donda comes out soon. I knew it wasn't going to drop when this nigga Drake said at 4 p.m. No, not Drake. Guru, sorry.
Yeah.
Guru said Jay-Z submitted his verse at 4 p.m. The song on that album that Jay is on wasn't titled yet, and I don't think Kanye even did his verse for that yet. So we're gonna see how that goes.
It's probably gonna be like next Friday. We probably gonna be.
Nah, it's gonna be sometime this week. It might be tomorrow on some funny shit. That nigga Kanye can submit the album anytime he wants to.
Nah, that's true. That's true.
But we'll see how that goes with Donda. I'm just happy to see Ye. I know he got a lot to talk, especially with the Kim Kardashian divorce being public. Kim Kardashian was there live in attendance with the kids though, so we'll see how this stuff plays out.
They fuck around and probably get back together knowing Kanye. You think it's done?
It's probably over.
Time to move on.
Because once this album come out, if he see anything some crazy, it's probably gonna be over.
But you know,
we'll see.
They gonna do what makes money at the end of the day.
Hey, we thought that with Dr. Dre. Now his wife is getting $3 million a year.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't mad at it because look, he led with his wallet. You led with your wallet. You try to tell her leave the nigga you fucking with. I'm gonna take care of you, baby. You get what you asked for, my nigga. You brought her in with your wallet. She gonna leave with your wallet, nigga.
I ain't going out like that, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
I mean,
yo, Dr. J, listen, 300K. You better talk to Suge Knight and them people, bro.
That ain't shit to him though. If you being real.
I said 300K, 3 mil. I think it was like 3.5 mil a year.
No, it's 3 million. She gets like 297K a month.
Imagine, bro.
I mean, but they rich though, so that they have a different lifestyle.
That's still too much money. That's still too much money, bro.
To be given to somebody else, yeah.
Yeah, that didn't do shit. Like, dude, you just.
But that's probably what she was spending anyway when she was there.
Yeah, that's different. That money needs to go to the next female, bro.
That's your fault, man. Well, not his fault. He led that way. We got more projects that dropped this week. We got Riggs dropped this week. Hold on.
Yo, did you hear about HG not writing his own music?
That I don't know if that's true. I just know Jay-Z said it. We don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if it was a joke or what. You want to pull a story up? This should say.
Look.
But Riggs dropped Wake Ups. That's out right now. Streaming on all streaming platforms. Busy Bank dropped Same Energy. I got my boys Bro God and Blessed Nafe dropped Players Setting, dope project. Ransom dropped with Big Ghost. Heavy's the head that wears the crown, I believe is what it's called. And Dave dropped. We're all alone in this together, huh?
Young Blue dropped.
Yeah, Young Blue dropped. Blue Vandross, I fuck with Young Blue. Drake, of course, he's on a feature with an artist named Smiley from Toronto.
I don't see that article about SG on. Maybe that's just a Facebook or rumor.
No. It's TG, Jay-Z. Yeah, it's on Revolt TV. Being featured on one of Jay-Z's title playlists is an honorable cosign from the Brooklyn MC. But chopping it up with him on the phone and in the studio is not an opportunity that is afforded to every artist. Also, this article is by Revolt TV, and the writer was Sweeney Saintville. So shout out to Revolt TV. I'm just reading what they say. Site ESTG. Sonia Yogati has not only received a device-filled phone calls from Ho, but also joined them in the studio a few times as well. During a recent interview with Complex, The Louisville rappers talked about Jay, his cool personality and his jokes. Boom, boom, boom. Jay Z is street nigga. He just got a billion. Boom, boom. Cool shit. All right, yeah. He said he told me let me bring you down to the Super Bowl with me so we could kick it, man. The Kentucky rapper said he likes we what? He's like it says he's like they spelled this wrong. He's like we get in the studio, make sure you he's like we get in the studio, make sure you don't bring your ghostwriter with you. I'm like, damn. He's like, yeah, man. They told me you have somebody that writes your shit for you. He was dead serious about it. That's how I know he's a street nigga who made it to the big level. So ESCG does have somebody that writes for him.
That's
He
crazy.
didn't confirm or deny, so this maybe we'll see.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm surprised.
I'm
especially
not.
the, especially
I'm
the type.
not. Most of
especially-
these niggas don't write their shit.
But especially like not. But you think I think about the context of music he writes like that whole. Anybody from Detroit, I'd be surprised they had a ghostwriter. Anybody from Chicago, I'd be surprised they had a ghostwriter. Unless they're making music like Dirk, but if you like you heard
But
or something
most of
like
these
that,
niggas,
or Sosa,
look, Gunna used to write for Lil Baby.
that's
Like Gunna
alright.
used
But
to write
I'm
Lil.
talking about rappers writing for rap. That's kind of different because you kind of like
No,
you kind of come from that like you feel me that you feel me like kind of way together. You feel me?
But a lot of these niggas get written for. It's not nothing new, man. Lloyd Banks said this shit in like 2005. If what he said? No,
Because you got
if
to think about
somebody if somebody around something I wrote it, I probably did. He said ghostwriting is a hobby, kid. If somebody shit sound like that I wrote it, I probably did. He been ghostwriting. Jadakiss been ghostwriting. Mace been ghostwriting.
But you got to think about the way they rap back then is way different from the way
even
they rap
the niggas
nowadays.
now get Kanye West had Conway the Machine writing for him.
No, that's different. That's a different type of art. I'm talking about like think about like guys like Ice World Visual or something like that. The way he raps, the way he spits, you would think he really went through that shit. So I'd be surprised to say if somebody said they wrote that for him, or like a Herb,
I mean,
cause you was not essence with her. Like you feel me, like
but if you tell somebody the story, they can write it.
that's
That's what I
true.
want to do. That's what I want it to sound like. I mean,
Nah, I'd be surprised. I'd be kind of disappointed.
I'm not surprised, man. I see a lot of these niggas don't be writing their own shit, man.
Okay, so how you feel about this versus bad the Lokes versus
The Locks versus
I said
the
Lokes, the
the
Locks.
Locks. I'm not even gonna get there yet. I wanted to say a couple more. It was a couple more projects that I seen. I was out today. As ESTG project is out as well. Chef G drop. Low
Free
Tech
Chef
drop.
G.
Hmm?
Free Chef G.
He locked.
Yeah, remember he got when Eli Falls got locked up, he got picked up on a gun case.
Yeah, Chef G drop Apollo G, Free Chef G. Yeah, a couple people dropped. Also, I want Fredo Bang too. He got locked up.
Free Fred.
Let's go to the locks first before we get into Fredo Bang and all that shit. The locks versus Dipset,
Right.
August 3rd. Queens Flip is out here acting a fool, harassing all of the members of Dipset for this shit.
I seen y'all was going crazy about the diss set niggas hanging out with Alpo, but it turned
No,
out to be false.
it's not true. It's not true.
It turned out to be false.
I just shared it. I didn't see it yet. I'm like, that's wild. If it's just true. And then I made a joke saying that if Jimmy was
What's hanging out with? They already lost.
if Jimmy was chilling with Alpo, they already lost. But it was a joke, man. And then one of the people that was actually there. Shout out to my boy Frico Fino. He was like, yeah, nah, Jimmy wasn't there, bro. I was there. I mean, not Jimmy. Alpo wasn't there. I was there. And then Queens Flip called Alpo on the phone, and he confirmed that he also was not there.
Yeah, I
with Jim
seen that,
Jones.
yeah.
So, shout out to Queens Flip. Shout out to my nigga Frico Fino.
That'd have been crazy though. If Jim Jones was hanging out with Alpo, especially all the shit he be talking about.
Yeah, because it goes to Rich Porter and all that stuff. That'd been crazy. But Jimmy, you good, man? The locks, this shit is funny. I think the funniest part of all of this is Styles P and Jim Jones
Going back and
going
forth.
back and forth. This nigga say he gonna be the vampire killer. He gonna be Blade. Jimmy saying he the Ghostbuster. This shit is
Nigga went to Harlem and said he the weatherman.
yeah, he
now.
the new weatherman. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is crazy as hell, man. But I think
It's entertaining though.
yeah, I think Yeah, man. I was talking about Dipset, man, being there, and you say you was a fan of Cam,
Yeah.
but you was young.
Yeah, when I was young, because that's like I feel like there was more. They stuck way longer than what Jada. I mean, I'm a fan of Jadakiss too. And I
I think
kind of know Styles P.
Dipset run was after the locks. That's why it feels like it was longer. The locks came in, I want to say like 96, 97.
Yeah, see, I was even thought
So
of yet.
when the locks came in, and then they was on Bad Boy, then they switched to Rough Rider at like late 99 to early 2000, and that's when that Rough Rider wave took off. And then Dipset, Cameron came in 98. Dipset then started taking off to like 2003.
Yeah, I was about to say '03. That's
So
when I heard it.
that's when
And like, not only was they music influencers to us, like they whole drip.
fashion, Supreme. It was like one of some of the first rappers wearing Supreme.
I didn't know that.
Shit, crazy. It's one iconic photo. Like
Right.
they Supreme niggas was wearing the skull heads because of Joel Santana. Niggas wearing the biker chains on their
The
jeans
pink.
because of Jim Jones. Like it was a lot of
Niggas like fuck with Cameron because of the
Bro,
movie
I
and
seen
everything.
niggas fighting over pink Tims and Foot Locker because for the last size, mind you, they only make pink Tims and women's sizes, bro. Shit different. Like Cam is a fashion icon. Dipset is fashion icons, but the locks they had they moment too. They had.
I think they had. I feel like for me, I feel like their rap was more gritty rap, but the dips they rapping. Like,
They rapped about where they was from.
where they from and Dipset.
Harlem is flashy.
You feel me?
Yonkers is gritty niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
They
Exactly.
gonna
That's
get
the
up
best
on
way
you.
to. That's the best
But
way.
the thing that the locks have to their advantage, they were signed to Bad Boy first, so they do have them pretty ass songs and shit. They got the Money, Power, Respects. They got the Hunt. They got songs with Mariah Carey, bro. Like that's some big shit right there.
Nah, that's a fact.
We'll see how that goes. Like
Now, that's gonna be a good it's gonna because a lot of songs I might not have heard because I was in there at the time. You feel me? So I didn't know the impact of the song, but to see how everybody else feels around me about the song is gonna be kind of fire.
man, I got told niggas already. There's certain songs when they play niggas done started something. Dipset, you just gotta concede that round. When Cam play, fucking I Really Mean It, Killer Cam. When they play Suck It or Not, that's a tough song to beat. When you play Down and Out, that's a tough song to beat. Jadakiss got shit like Still Feel Me and Blood Pressure, Recognize with the lock. So
Wait, so they're not just doing group songs. They might throw individual songs.
Dipset said that their formula would be this. They will play 5 Cam songs, 5 Joel songs, 5 Jim songs, and 5 songs with Dipset together.
Okay.
So that's you got to deal with their group catalog and then
And
their
individual
individual catalog,
catalog.
and that's tough because Dipset got a solid joint, but the Locks got a solid joint too.
Too.
Styles P got 5 for sure. Jada definitely.
yeah.
And Sheik got 5.
Yeah.
People might not be as familiar with Sheik, but Sheik got 5.
Yes, yeah.
And then the Locks 5 alone, pick your poison. You all about the Benjamins. Like what you?
And that's one of that's
one
that
of the
song
best
still
songs
plays to
ever.
this day. Yeah.
You got Last Days with Biggie. You got Can I Live. You got 24 Hours to Live, and then you got Recognize. Pick which one you want to try to beat. It's a tough out.
That's gonna be a good versus.
It's gonna be. It's a New York.
It's gonna be
versus.
entertaining for
Like
us in New York City. Yeah, they're
because
gonna
they're gonna talk
shit.
wild shit and
That's
be
what I'm
wild
saying.
drunk.
You see Jim Jones and Styles P already going back and forth.
And you know Jada gonna be there. He gonna be drunk. They're gonna be wild drunk, talking wild shit, New York style.
That gritty voice.
That nigga Sheik gonna be in there drunk as fuck too, chilling like, and it's gonna be good because we don't like we get to see the Locks together, but we don't get to see them get their roses all the time. And I know Swiss gonna pull some sneaky shit because you know Swiss produced a lot of their shit, so he gonna pull some sneaky shit. We gonna see it.
No, that's definitely a fire thing.
Hell yeah.
Fredo
What's with
Bang.
RXK nephew, shout out to him. Did the interview with No Jumper podcast with Adam 22.
Shout out some seconds to the interview with Our Generation Music. I think it is.
You saw what?
Our Generation Music.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually on a rise right now. How you feel about all these rappers getting arrested and pick up fed cases?
Shit is crazy, man. We was talking about Fredo Bang. Fredo Bang got picked up and is a Miami home. I've been seeing on TMZ and from academics, which who also had his sources saying Fredo Bang was arrested due to connection and a shooting at Rolling Loud
Yeah.
that was shots intended for Young Boy Never Broke In, NBA Young Boy as we call him. But I don't know. I feel like that's crazy. Fredo Bang was actually starting to like really get into his own out here, but you
I,
can't do both, man. Can't.
yeah, I feel like it's the people he keep you keep around you that can bring you back into that. Like, okay, this allegedly, he has a dude named Lit Yoshi. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
I heard about him.
He's like out on bail for like 8 attempted murder shootings right now. You feel me? He living for. So when you bring that type of tension around you, it's gonna make you a target for anything, regardless. So cause they came to Fredo Bang house not looking for Fredo, they came looking for Yoshi, I guess, and then they found no guns and the stolen cars and stuff like that. So you just gotta watch your surroundings.
Absolutely. Somebody else was arrested too.
There's been a couple rappers arrested lately.
You said Chef G.
Chef G repping a
Chef
gun.
G.
Mimo 600 was arrested on a gun. Go Yayo locked up on a Fed charge. Young Boy on the Fed charge.
Favio just got out. It's getting critical, man. Like you can't. I be trying to talk. Pooh Shiesty still locked up.
Pusha still out. Fujiano locked up.
Like,
While Lucci got his murder case dropped, but he still finding that RICO.
And that's the thing. You can't. And I know it sounds cliche. It sounds boring. It sounds stupid. You can't do both, Mo. You can't be a gangster and be in the public eye every day and do gangster shit. It just don't go with each other. It don't.
Bro, I feel like these rappers be trying.
fall.
I feel like these rappers be trying to prove a point to their fans that they really gangsters. You don't gotta prove shit to these niggas, bro. Like these niggas that everybody that's gassed you on the internet, they not even doing shit in real life.
They're not doing nothing. That's like when I tell people all the time when they be like, "Oh, why Dirk ain't slide on such and such yet?" Hey man, Dirk is a grown ass man. Leave that man alone. He got kids, man. If he want to take it there, that's on him. But y'all niggas don't even be outside shooting nobody. Not saying that you should be doing that, and I'm not even promoting that kind of shit. But y'all don't be out here catching nobody for nothing. It's people that did y'all wrong and y'all where y'all from and y'all not doing nothing about it. So leave that shit alone.
And y'all got nothing to lose. Dirk and them got shit to lose. They in the public.
Everybody got something to lose. You catch.
I mean, not as much as Dirk as far as like.
You're not in his position. You're not in his position.
Right.
So to say what he should do or what he shouldn't do, man, y'all not doing that shit, man. Y'all gotta relax. I'm not into preaching or none of that shit, bro. But
Glock 9, Hot Boy, they locked up on him.
Word. Glock 9. I mean, Hot Boy he bailed out, but still.
Yeah, but they put out another
warrant.
Yeah, they tried to knock his bail out. I guess they tried to revoke it.
Yeah, because he got a flight risk and all that shit because he got bread now. But that's what I'm saying.
Casanova.
And if you're not going to jail and this is what my boy Fresh called the Fed era. If you're not catching a federal crime, then you probably fucking getting killed. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. R.I.P. fucking all them niggas from Chicago. L.A. Capone, Young Pappy. Literally, I could go down the list of Chicago alone. R.I.P. Trying to think anybody else who would die from gun violence and hip hop. It's mad niggas. We could go down the list.
It's mad nigga. I can't even think.
So this shit is a little different, man. Drake dropped. Actually, let me holler at my man Snackz from Toronto right quick. See if he got any.
Drake ain't dropped.
Drake ain't dropped. He on a feature with the artist named Smiley.
Oh.
Hold on one second. See if my boy Snackz answer. Might be running around though. We'll see.
Oh, while we waiting, did you see what happened with Ben Simmons and Michael?
Please leave your message.
So
you see what happened with Michael Blackson and Ben Simmons?
I seen something going on with them, but I didn't know what really was going on.
Let me see if I can play the clip. I guess.
Send me the clip. I'll play it out loud. It's on Twitter?
Yeah.
Just retweet it at me.
It's on my page.
Also on your page?
Yeah.
On the Best Point of View page?
Yeah.
Best Point of View TV. I should be following that. You retweeted it or you posted it?
I posted it.
Oh, I see right here. We about to see what's going
You
on.
was really trying to holler at your girl?
Man, that's it. And the thing about it, I'm not even the type. This nigga, this
That was
guy,
your guy though, right?
my guy. Like, you know, from day one. And he initially met her with me the first time. It was a Miami game. It was during Super Bowl weekend.
Right.
The Sixers played Miami Heat, and we went to the game. Me and my girl went. So after the game, you know, went and met with he was with what's the family that always fuck up people's lives? What's the
Kardashians.
The Kardashians. He was with one of those, his daughter.
Kendall Jenner.
Yeah, he was with Kendall or something. And then I introduced him to Ryder. It's my girl Ryder. And then I remember when we got back to the hotel, Ryder's like, I think he was in my DM. I'm like, I said, you know what? He seen me on IG with a bunch of chicks. He's probably just think one of the bitches I just be with. You know, excuse my language. So
You done said bitch 10 times.
Yeah, no,
why
why
you
not?
apologizing?
That was
Yes, you did.
because she looked at me funny.
I've been looking at you funny this whole time.
So I said he probably just see, you know, because he's seen some girls on my page. He's like, hey Mike, who's this girl? Hook me up, and I've done that.
Ben Simmons.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Hooked
hit
you
him
up
up.
Ben now. You hooked him
Ah,
up.
snitching.
fuck Ben. So so I have hooked him up, and I said, listen, it's a whole lot of chicks in my page. He probably just think one of them that I just, you know, that don't mean nothing to me, so don't worry about it. And then like, you know, and then a week or two went by. She said he's in my DM again, and then he's on my Snapchat. He's like, follow, you know, and he was hollering at her, you know, and talking about, hey, you know, you want this, whatever, something like that. And I said, so then I had a problem. I never even approached him about it. I just lost all respect for him because
He know that was
he's
your
my
girl?
guy. Yeah,
Right,
you know.
right, right.
He
At
was
the time, he
hacked.
knew my girl. Huh?
He was hacked.
He ain't fucking hacked.
That ain't the first time I'm sure you lost your girl to like.
I'm dead. So he was mad that Ben Simmons tried to take his shorty. These NBA niggas be foul, man. These NBA niggas be foul.
But how do you feel? Because that's what to be his man. You know, Michael Blacksby are going to all the
we
Philly
seen
games.
Derek Fisher sleep with his own teammate's
that's a
wife,
fact, that's
and that
a
was supposed
fact.
to be his man. So we seen Kwame Brown talk about Gilbert Arenas be mad that his shorty fucked with Drake and she didn't fuck with him, or shorties would fuck with Kwame and he was driving a pickup and he was driving a Ferrari. At the end of the day, man, when you rich, it's levels to rich for sure, but women gonna pick what they gonna.
So you can't be mad at the
They
next
gonna be
man.
picking shoes, and you can't, man. It's the game, nigga. Cause I'm pretty sure it's niggas that I know in my girl DM right now. I know that it's niggas that I know in my girl DM right now, and I don't give a fuck, bro.
That's what it
'Cause
is.
if she choose to go that way, hey, I just gotta do what I gotta do.
So you're not one of them tender niggas. All right, that's how it's supposed to be. But
Nah, I still might want to fuck somebody else, but I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, cause nigga, it's life.
right,
People, it happens. People move on. People choose. They do what they want to do.
no, that's definitely a fact.
But listen, he should be happy that his girl didn't do it.
Did
and
he
it-
propose to her right after on the Breakfast Club? I don't know if you've seen that.
So yeah, I think it's dope. You know why? Because she didn't show him a bum ass nigga that was in her inbox.
Right,
She was showing a nigga that's probably got more money than Michael Blackson,
right. Now he do.
like in his inbox. So that's fine. He definitely got more money than Michael Blackson. Not knocking Michael Blackson, not
Yeah, but,
pocket
like,
watching.
NBA
We just know
money is
NBA
crazy.
players just get crazy money.
Right.
So that's what's up. That's dope.
Talk about money. LeBron James became the
First billionaire NBA player, active athlete making $1 billion.
I ain't gonna lie. Respect LeBron James, bro. He did everything his way, basically, with firing. Like, you know how when you come into the NBA, they want certain agents to be your agent. He fired all of them. He went and grabbed one of his friends, Rich Paul, and they both elevated.
They kept moving. They kept working. Everything was supposed to be what it is today. And salutes to LeBron. I have nothing bad to say about LeBron James. I don't get caught up in that GOAT shit. Excuse me. LeBron is one of the best players to ever suit up and play the game of basketball, and he is he did a phenomenal job business wise with his business. Because a lot of players tried doing what he did and it did not work.
Right.
So
Nah,
shout out to
he's
LeBron.
set for
And
life.
I'm not trying to hear no Space Jam 2 slander. I don't give a damn. The movie is for kids, and the kids enjoyed it. Michael Jordan was not a great actor either. I heard that they slighted my son Daffy Duck in this version. It's all good. Shout out to Daffy Duck. You know how they do. It's because my son Daffy is black. It's all good.
Because you black.
Because he black.
Did you watch the movie though?
Not yet. I haven't had the chance to. I've been catching up on music and checking in
Nah,
on emails.
I watched it. It was cool, but like you said, the target audience is for kids. Like Maybe when I was a kid, I would have enjoyed it more, but now that I'm a
When I
little bit
was a
older,
kid, I liked Space Jam for like a year, and then I didn't like it no more. I was
it,
just like,
it
it's
was
just,
never one of my favorite movies, but it was dope when I watched it at that
it was
moment.
cool. I was like, it's cool, but I didn't see the hype in it. I liked movies like, what is it? He Got Game and Above the Rim.
Like Mike, those type of basketball movies.
That's realistic. Like I always like things that's
Me,
realistic.
me
to
too.
real
I've always
life.
been a nonfiction person.
Like Glory Road was cool. Coach Carter was cool. Stuff like that was
Cause
cool.
there's certain stuff you could just be like, I can relate to kind of. You feel me? You can kind of
Yeah.
see that happening around you. Like it's like real. Sometimes it's like you just zone out the world and it's like you watching it happen right in front of you.
And I know what it's like. I think those drinks, the nonfiction drinks was dope because being a person, like I remember going to school and being the kid, trouble kid, all that shit, trying to get good grades and then playing sports. I'm like, yeah, I
Yeah, you
can relate
relate
this
to it.
shit.
That's how I've always been. Like even with books, when we used to read books in school and stuff like that, I was never the kid that like was into Harry Potter. I never even cared for it.
Harry
'cause
Potter was cool. I read some. I read some of them.
I couldn't read it, bro.
But
I'm
I
a person that
knew-
didn't. I'm a person that didn't like reading. So if I was gonna read it, it had to be like a nonfiction, but like Bud Not Buddy or something like that.
Yeah. I didn't mind the Harry Potters, but I definitely, when it comes to movies, I hate. I don't hate. I just can't stand non-realistic movies. That's why I don't like horror movies because they don't. It's the same plot. It's the same thing. Either it's a slasher movie, it's a demonic movie, it's some crazy shit like that.
Yeah, I don't be
or
liking all
religion.
that junk.
And I'm like, this shit is creepy and it's weird, but it's not realistic. And that's kind of why sometimes I do like Stephen King movies a little bit more because those things are situations that can actually happen. Or like Devil's Reject. It's really sick people out there like that. So I kind of gear to those things a little bit more.
I feel like that's why we're more kind of like documentary type of people. You feel me? Because we like realistic.
Absolutely. I like learning about new things anyway. Oh, my boy Snackz is calling right now. Snackz, what's the word, my God? I got you on the pod with my boy Best Point of View TV right now. Don't say no crazy shit. I got to give that disclaimer, even though I know you won't. I always say it anyway.
Okay. What's going on? What's good? What's poppin'?
Ain't shit, man. We was talking about the Donda project and Drake dropping with the artist Smiley out of Toronto. Any more Toronto news you got for us right now? I know you working on something and all that. You are Toronto representative.
Y'all just threw me in the blender right quick. All right, guys, say less. Clean threw me in the blender. First and foremost, hey yo, Best POV, what's poppin', my G?
What's good, bro?
Ain't not much, man. I wish peace, love, happiness, and blessings to both of you brothers. Let's start there.
Vice versa,
You know what I mean?
vice versa.
Absolutely, love is love.
Secondly, do I have any let's see. My man's called me for the tea. He like, let me see. All right, so let's see here.
We can keep it. We can keep it Drake and Kanye right now because I think that's why Kanye didn't drop yet because you know he knew Drake was gonna drop something.
That's a fact. I mean, personally, my personal opinion. I mean, you know, them both of them is very calculated. You dig what I'm saying? So they already kind of know what's up. But I personally say yeah, nah, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. My opinion. He threw the joint out there because he thought Kanye was about to drop. But I don't know. To be honest, it's a weird but interesting time in music right now, especially like what's going on over here. Like, so it's just kind of like one of the things we kind of got to like just watch it. And see what's going to happen because it might be some shit that's up in the air, or it might be, it might just be some shit we probably thought it was. You never really know. That's what I'm trying to say. You never really know. I don't want to keep rambling on. Nah. Hopefully what I said makes sense.
Nah, definitely, and I agree with you. I understand what you're saying. What I was also going to say to you as well is that we're talking about the RICO era of hip-hop where all of these artists catching RICO charges and stuff like that. Fredo Bang just got caught up on a shooting in 2019 at Rolling Loud. Chef G got locked up and stuff like that. As a person who been outside and know what the fuck is going on, what is your advice to these young guys getting into music that's still on that street shit that don't know how to separate the two?
So I'm gonna tell y'all what my OG told me. Either you gonna reach for the stars or you gonna hold on to the grass. You can't do both of them though. You know what I mean? which means either you gonna play the streets or you gonna be in music. But both of them don't intertwine. The stories may intertwine. You can talk about your experiences, but this whole notion with yeah, I'm living what I'm rapping. Let's be honest. Every rapper that's lived what he rap is either dead or in jail right now. We gotta be honest about
You
that.
can't beat
You know
the
what I mean?
streets.
You can't do both of them, and you can't if how can I put it? If your fan base wants you to live what they rap, then they don't really care about you. You dig what I'm saying? If anybody around you wants you to live what you're rapping, they don't really give a fuck about you. And not like in a sense on some shit like okay, like on some shit like oh da 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 da. You've been through some shit. Nah, I mean like yo, just talk about what you've been through, but on some shit like yo, nigga, you got a Grammy, but you still out here trying to hit licks, and you still out here trying to serve niggas and shit. Like you look stupid. I hate to say it. You look dumb as a bitch. That shit don't equal up. So you gotta choose, and you gotta choose wisely what you trying to do. Like, I mean, and also, let me piggyback off of that. You also gotta understand that within making the choice, if you decide to deal with music, that a lot of the people that you got with you not gonna be able to go with you. They're gonna have to stay wherever they at because their mindset not in the right place to understand that shit. You know what I mean? Because to be honest with you, when it come down to that street shit, a lot of times you never get pent up for some shit you did. You get pent up for some shit somebody else did. Majority of the time. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what happened. Casanova and Chef G got caught up on those two situations, if I'm correct, right? You said Chef G got caught up.
Nah, he didn't get picked up he got picked up because he got caught with a gun.
But you said they pulled
No,
up.
I guess they picked Eli up for shooting, and they caught him the next day. I don't know if it's related, but it was back to back.
So here's the thing with that, right? And I'm not here to talk about anybody's situation because I don't know anybody's situation, but I'm pretty sure if someone was all the way into rap, that type of shit wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand that when you're trying to transition over, it's still things that you got to look out for because let's be honest, your enemies or your ops or whatever they call them nowadays, they don't give a fuck that you a rapper. They don't care about none of that shit. If anything, that makes you an even bigger lick. They like, oh, this nigga, oh, he a rapper? All right, bet. Let's get this rapping ass nigga the fuck out of here. It's going to make him want to gun down even more. So I understand and I get it. So that's just, I mean, when it comes to that's just my honest opinion on it. Like, you got to choose one, and you got to pick a side, and you got to stay on it. Once you pick on that side, stay there.
That's what I tried to tell Troy Ave, and Troy Ave got mad, so I told that nigga we could fight, but clearly he don't want to box. I tried to get the celebrity boxing shit going. But nah, that's a fact. But Snackz, we appreciate you, bro. I just wanted to get your takes in on a little bit of these things, man. And I know you got some music coming out soon. If people ain't get it yet, let them know where they can get something. Your last project that dropped.
Oh yeah, for sure. My Instagram is Snackz. IAMSNACKZ. The Imported Goods project is out right now. It's all on streaming platforms right now. We got a gang of shit we working on. We got a whole bunch of new shit we working on. I think I just sent Swoops a little clip of something last night. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get too much into it, but I mean we definitely working over here, man. I mean it's definitely working. But I wanna shout out y'all two for hitting me up and just getting my opinion on stuff. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I appreciate the opportunity.
You already, bro. Love is love. I actually got your flash drive up here right now from when I copped your joint. Show the fans, feel me? Got the leaf on there, like it's the Toronto leaf, right? Yeah. All right, have a good one, bro. Drive safe, man.
You too. Y'all enjoy y'all date, man. Stay safe. Stay away from fuck niggas. Leave all fuck nigga energy. Eat fruit, drink water, and mind your fucking business. You heard?
That's a fact.
All right, one.
Oh man, Snackz is funny guy. That's my guy, man. Actually, he from Conky too.
Yeah, I remember being in the clubhouse with him. I remember talking to him that one time.
Cool dude, man. What else we got?
Ain't really too much to go on for me.
I mean, it was the NBA championship and stuff like that. Kevin Durant and Bam Adebayo had a little spit with each other on the internet. I don't think it was a real thing.
It's not nothing because they tweeting about it.
Not a real thing. What else we got going on? Just a lot of artists dropping no music. A lot of videos being shot. People still being mad.
Rolling Loud this week. or
Rolling
tomorrow.
Loud this week.
Starts today or tomorrow. I can't remember.
Yeah, the stage. That's what it was. I was thinking about. The stage fell though.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know how long that's gonna take for them to redo the stage.
But they probably put so much money into that. They probably work on it as we speak.
Absolutely.
That's too much money to lose.
Rolling Loud is stage fell. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. But that's pretty much all I got this week.
They should be happy it didn't fall while everybody was there. Because that would have been a lawsuit.
Adam 22 tried to say it was
Rod
Rod
Wave,
Wave, and
yeah.
Rod Wave not jacking that. And I'm with you, Rod Wave. Shout out to the fat niggas and the big niggas of the world. You feel me? That's pretty much all I got this week, man.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, man. Team USA, y'all got to get it together. Olympics started. And, yeah, we need to win, man. We need gold. Don't be losing to Nigeria again, man. Shout out to Nigeria.
Shout out to Nigeria. I mean, Nigeria been winning all week. Giannis.
I'm dead. We up out of here, though. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, as y'all always do. It's your boy Vince Swoops with my guy here.
Best, we out.
And we out of here. And make sure y'all tune into Best Point of View TV channel on YouTube and Grind Season TV channel on YouTube as well for some exclusive one-on-one interviews that we do. So check that out. You got anything coming out soon?
I got a couple of interviews I just did in Syracuse. I got a Perka graduation recap.
Mm-hmm. How was that?
I just was lit. I ain't gonna lie. No violence, no nothing. And with like the performers, I was kind of surprised how it went. Like nothing went. Like no bad.
That's dope. That's dope, man. We gonna get up out of here though. We gonna do what we do. So like my man Snackz said, drink water, eat fruit, and mind your motherfucking business. And we out of here.